Wise Five Forks Road, that vicinity there just to the northeast of Norlina, that is where the potential tornado is. It is moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. So let me expand the view. We'll do a storm track on here to see where the potential is going. Latest scan doesn't look quite as impressive. What we've been noticing on the cell is that it looks like it tightens up a bit, and then it weakens, and then it tightens up a bit. When I say tightens up, meaning it intensifies a little bit, looks a little bit more impressive. So it's not looking quite as impressive now. Moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. So we'll see where the storm would be heading. If you're watching from Joyceville, the approximate arrival time is 2:56. The Ebony community at 2:59. Elam's at 3 o'clock. Cedar Grove at 3 o'clock. Barker Crossroads at 3:01. Bowers Corner at 3:04. Gasburg at 3:04, White Plains at 3:05, Poitras Estates at 3:06, the Edgecombe community at 3:07. And this does expire at 3:15, so the tornado warning is in effect for northern Warren County until about 3:15. We also have the tornado warning that's been issued for the Mecklenburg County, Virginia area, for Northampton County, also Brunswick County. So let me clear this off and we can broaden out the area. And so we can see that it does include parts of Carr Lake. It includes parts of Lake Gaston. So the general consensus or thinking is that this is where the rotation is and would generally head up into this area here. But as a precaution, this region has been added here close to Roanoke Rapids, not including Roanoke Rapids, but it does look like it includes the Point Restaurant, which is right here. We show the Point Restaurant all the time on our WRAL Live Cam network. And so that does have the potential to at least clip that area with some strong gusty winds and some very heavy rainfall as well. So let's take a look at some of the other products we have. We can look at the rotation detector. Not really showing anything all that impressive because you look at the legend and where you see the green, it shows weak rotation. The red is strong rotation. The yellow is extreme rotation. And in the case where the tornado is actually likely to be on the ground, we would want to see more in the way of strong to extreme rotation. And right now it's just very light. And so it's probably just a radar indicated tornado. We don't have any ground truth right now. But again, there's that tornado warning in effect for Brunswick County and Southern Virginia, Mecklenburg County and Southern Virginia, parts of Warren County here in North Carolina, and also Northampton County here in North Carolina too. And we'll put the radar echo back on, or the reflectivity back on, and you can see the very heavy rainfall. Very little in the way of lightning strikes, in fact, none in this view right now. And so that's a good sign. If we were seeing lightning strikes ramping up, we would think that this cell is intensifying, and we're certainly not seeing that right now. And not much in the way of hail. That little purple area just north of Norlina, and that just updated, shows a small potential for some hail. So that's a signature that this is a very weak system and probably not going to produce a tornado, but we do have that warning in effect nonetheless. Now, there is other activity going on, so let me go to the broader view. We have some very heavy rain moving through Wake County right now. There are no severe thunderstorm warnings, but there is the potential for winds gusting up to about 45 to 50 miles per hour. We have heavy rain in downtown Raleigh right now, up to Wake Forest and also to Lewisburg. And then farther south, we have some heavy rain moving through Harnett County and also southern Johnston County. And this will likely be with us for about another half hour to 45 minutes and then eventually shift off toward the east. Now, Kat Campbell is standing on by to cover storm safety tips and also talk about the tornado watch that's in effect.
And you know, that watch is in effect until 7 o'clock tonight. I think the greatest concern will be through about 5 o'clock, but important to remember your tornado safety because we still have the potential a little bit later on this afternoon that we could see additional warnings issued. You, of course, want to be inside. If you're in a car, it's better to get out of the car and go into a building, whether that's a gas station nearby, a nearby fast food restaurant. You're going to be much safer in a secure building than a vehicle. Get to the lowest level of your home, avoid windows, put as many walls between you and the outside as you possibly can, and abandon mobile homes if possible, and you have enough lead time, of course, as we pull up these tornado warnings. For anybody who is perhaps still in school, it's 2:53. Follow your teacher's instructions. You're going to want to get to those spots that you do the tornado drills for and cover your head with your hands. Usually it's closets and bathrooms, but definitely the lowest floor of your home, an interior room. Often that's a bathroom, a closet, a laundry room, or something like that. That's what you'll want to aim for. A live look at Lake Gaston right now. You can see definitely some ominous looking clouds, lowering of the cloud bases. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a tornado though in that shot. And in Apex, the road's certainly still wet. This is going to be an issue for pickup time potentially for kids heading home from school, as we've got some really heavy rain moving through the triangle. All of this is moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. And as Mike was mentioning, we're also tracking storms that are moving through Raleigh right now. Very heavy rain out there. I think I heard a report earlier of a standstill on parts of I-40. And this is all going to be moving up into Franklin County, Nash County, the northeastern part of Wake County. And that's a region that has a more energized atmosphere and more of the ingredients needed for supercells to potentially form. And that's one of our concerns this afternoon and evening. We have the tornado warnings right now in northern Warren County. That's moving out of our area. And meteorologist Mike Mays is standing by monitoring some of the scans that we're getting. We get a new scan in about every 3 to 5 minutes. So what's the new scan showing now?
And the storm continues to move toward the northeast. We're going to start with the Broadview cat, and then we'll zoom back in and take a look at what's going on with that cell. And again, it's in the northern part of Warren County. Shortly, it'll be moving out of Warren County. So I'll let you know when the all clear is, but not just yet. It's still hugging